At the moment, we look like one of the best teams in college football. We're 2-0, and we are ranked 11th in the country as we are set to take on our rivals, the BYU Cougars. We played them for the first time in this series a year ago, and we did win that game. We are looking to move to 2-0 against them in the series, as this entire team has been incredible, as we're led by the superstar true freshman Juan Lima. This guy has been incredible. BYU lost their first game of the season badly against South Alabama, then beat FCS Southeast, and it really wasn't a great game to watch. Henry Hasselbeck is the quarterback for BYU. He has really great awareness. He's a smart quarterback, Hasselbeck is. Other than that, he's not the greatest. Demetrius Keaton is somebody that we tried to recruit. If you guys remember his name, we were unable to get him. Tiger Bachmeier, the best receiver on this BYU roster, is going to be injured for this game. So Hasselbeck will have to play his best football without his best receiver. As we're at home yet again, trying to move to 3-0 in non-conference play, as this is the last game before we make our way to Pac-12 play here in Season 2 of being in the Pac-12. We won last year's meeting 27-20. They do lead the all-time series, but I'm looking to change that. Second down and 8, as we get this one started, and it's Malachi Durant pickup of 6. Malachi Durant with 7 catches on the season with 2 touchdowns. He is certainly a weapon. Johnny Santee bouncing off of tacklers, and he picks up 20 across midfield. Looking to have one of these running backs really begin to separate themselves out there, as we're going to complete the curl route to Tyler Sexton to the 34-yard line. 296 yards passing a week ago for Tobias. Second down and 10, he gets out of the pocket. Jeremiah Tobias to the sidelines and picks up the first down to the 23-yard line. Hausler in motion here. We're going to give this one to Johnny Santee up the middle. Runs over a man, and Johnny Santee has a first down to the 9-yard line. Look at the power on display. Also, another thing to note, I'm going to be changing up the way we record these games as Johnny Santee gets the edge as he tight ropes the sidelines 3 yards shy of the end zone. I formation, it's a goal line set. Johnny Santee taken down. That's going to bring up a 4th down at the 3-yard line. And Utah State, we know how aggressive they are. Can't get the defender to jump. Tobias throws to the end zone. Touchdown, Gabe Shudak. We take the lead. But like I was saying, I'm going to be changing how we record these. I want the videos to be more so 15 to 20 minutes long as opposed to 20 to 25 minutes long. It just makes it a little bit easier for me. I want to slim down the highlights a little bit more. I don't want to show you guys unnecessary plays, as this one's complete to Nakua all the way to the 45-yard line, as Hasselbeck has 27 on first down. Here's a get to the running back now, and he's weaving in and out of traffic, and he'll pick up 5 yards to the 49-yard line. Caesar Big Hill is the running back for the Cougars. Second and 5, Hasselbeck drifting back, and he goes down. He's sacked by Juan Lima. 4.5 sacks on the season. This true freshman is incredible, as that'll bring up 3rd and 16 now. Hasselbeck in the pocket, 4-man rush. Hit as he throws this one away, and Utah State will take over at the 29-yard line. 3rd and 6. Jeremiah Tobias stepping up in the pocket. Will take this one on the outside, and he'll pick up the first down with his legs. He's so good at that, the sophomore from South Dakota. Jeremiah Tobias, 1st and 10. Good timing route to Sampson. He comes down with it at the 50-yard line. His first catch of the game. Here's the get to Johnny Santee now, up the middle. Santee picks up 5 yards, as that'll bring up 2nd down and 5 at the 45-yard line. Thomas Yates checking into the game. Haven't really called his name in the first 2 weeks. Finally getting an opportunity now. Antoine House is the running back on 2nd and 8. Tobias will throw underneath, and Shelton Sampson's got it to the 22-yard line, a pickup of 12 and a first down. Durant and Sampson to the left. Here is Jeremiah Tobias. Throws this one. Intercepted. BYU gets the turnover that they needed, as Utah State was on a really good drive at that moment. Right there, that's just a case of Jeremiah Tobias trying to be too cute. He probably should have just taken off and ran with it or threw the ball away. Instead, he tried to fit it into a tight window that really just wasn't there for Shelton Sampson. He just threw it too late, but he could only throw it once he had the space to throw it. At that point, Shelton Sampson was completely covered. BYU will take over now. 3rd and 11, trying to extend this possession. Sean Mixon gets to the quarterback, and his Hasselbeck is taken down for a loss, and that will force BYU to punt the ball right back to us. This pass rush is one of the best in the country. 3rd and 8 for Utah State now. Dumped this one underneath to Gabe Shudak, and he's got the first down to the 38-yard line. Jeremiah Tobias looking to bounce back after the interception, as here's a give to Antoine Hausler. He has space to the outside, and he'll pick up 7 yards, and that'll bring up a 3rd and manageable. Deshaun Lehman, the running back, on 3rd down. Quick screen to the outside. Malachi Durant picks up the first down to the 27 as we're midway through the second quarter. Jeremiah Tobias now stepping up in the pocket. He gets out of the pocket and escapes. Jeremiah Tobias with space. A juke move and he fumbles the football. BYU has it. You've got to be kidding me. Back-to-back turnovers when we've been deep into BYU territory. At the very minimum, this game should be 13-0. At the very best, it could be 21-0 if we just take care of the football. BYU catches another break as they're going to give this one to Bighorn on 1st and 10 as he's going to pick up a first down to the 26-yard line before being run down by Braden Pope. Henry Hasselbeck, the quarterback, 1st and 10. Play fake to the running back now. Hasselbeck goes down, taken down by Imani Awesome. The 3rd sack for this Utah State pass rush. This time it's the extremely athletic defensive tackle Imani Awesome. We reached a 2-minute timeout. 3rd and 13. Bighorn, the running back. They're going to give it to him, and he's going to pick up maybe 3 yards before Exodus Ayers makes the tackle. 3rd and 13. Tobias dumps this one to Hausler for a first down to the 50-yard line. Utah State looking for some points before we close out this first half. Jeremiah Tobias underneath to Darrell Ferkser. He picks up 8 yards, and we use our first timeout. 7-0, looking for at least a field goal here before we take this to the half. As this is going to be a tackle for loss on 3rd down. Miles Hall shoots the gap, and on 4th and 5, we're going to go for it. Jeremiah Tobias goes down. He's sacked, and BYU with 2 seconds to go will have an opportunity to try and complete a 49-yard Hail Mary before we head to halftime. 7-0 to score, but it really feels like Utah State should have scored more than they have. 1st and 10, last play of the first half. Hasselbeck to the end zone, and it is intercepted by Glenn Thames, the junior corner. The transfer makes the play. He's from Ole Miss. And it's 7-0 as we head to the break. The offense has looked good other than 2 plays. An interception that I'm not really going to fault Jeremiah too much for because he was just trying to make a play. Same thing goes for the fumble. But the young sophomore quarterback has to learn that it's better to get, to get 3 points than it is to turn the ball over in enemy territory. 1st and 10 as we begin the second half. It's Hasselbeck in the pocket with plenty of time to throw. He throws this one deep, and it's incomplete as Chase Davis should have intercepted that pass. Would later bring up a 3rd down and 10 for BYU. Hasselbeck gets out of the pocket, throws this one. It's caught for a first down. Chance Harrison was in coverage as Downing was able to reel that one in. Man in motion now. Play fake. It's Juan Lima again. 5.5 sacks on the season for the superstar. I'm going to go out and say it already. He may be the best defensive player in the country. 3rd and 16 now for BYU. Look out for Juan Lima on this play. Hasselbeck will dump this one off. Braden Pope reads the screen perfectly, and this Utah State defense will get off the field yet again. 3rd and 4 now. Antoine Hausler up the middle. He picks up the first down to the 43-yard line. Hausler, 8 carries for only 13 yards today. Jeremiah Tobias getting out of the pocket now as he has space to the outside, and Tobias will pick up a first down to the 31-yard line. 2nd down. Play fake. No, here's the give to Hausler. He's got space, and Hausler picks up 5 yards to the 26-yard line. I formation now. DeBose, the fullback, as Johnny Santi has space to the outside, but there's a penalty flag down, and this one will be coming back. Tevin Apple, the starting right tackle, sophomore, gets called on the hold. So that'll bring up 3rd and 15 for Jeremiah Tobias. Delivers this one incomplete, and that's going to bring up a punt by Utah State. Too long for a field goal as BYU takes over at the 20-yard line, and they have a huge play. 18 yards to the tight end to the 37-yard line. Henry Hasselbeck with only 4 completions on the game. 3rd and 10. Here's the out route, and it's going to be short of the first down. Glenn Thames in coverage, and that's going to bring up another punt by BYU. Johnny Santee now on 1st down and 10, and he's going to pick up pretty good yardage, 7 to the 34-yard line. 1 minute, 50 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter as Johnny Santee picks up the 1st down, as he's had 11 carries for 59 yards today. 2nd down and 6 now. Jeremiah Tobias in the pocket. Delivers a strike to Tyler Sexton. He's got a 1st down across midfield to the 44-yard line. 11 for 20 passing is Jeremiah Tobias as they fake the throw to the outside, and he's taken down for a loss. It's Demetrius Keaton, making us, really pay for not recruiting him a little bit heavier, as that was a blown coverage there. Blown blocking assignment by Junior Sia. But on 3rd and 14, Jeremiah Tobias will scramble and pick up the 1st down as we head to the 4th quarter, 7-0. Tobias getting out of the pocket now. 1st and 10 will deliver a strike to Darrell Ferkser. What a pass to the tight end. Darrell Ferkser with his 2nd catch of the game. After an offsides, it would bring up 1st and 5. Tobias stepping up, and he's taken down for a sack. The 3rd sack for this BYU defense. Another player jumps off sides. Tobias hit as he throws, and the ball falls incomplete. But it will be a 3rd and short upcoming. 3rd and 2 to be exact. From the 5-yard line, Tobias up the middle. He won't get it, and that's going to bring up 4th and 2. Utah State will just take their points at this point in the game, as it is a 10-0 football game now, as BYU looks to have their offense answer in any way possible, as they're going to dump this one off on the bubble screen. A broken tackle, a 1st down and more. It's a pickup of 18 yards, as BYU's looking for something on offense. 2nd down and 12 now for Hasselbeck. Across the middle. 1st down and across midfield, as BYU's looking for an answer. Looking for 7. Here's Bighorn on 1st and 10. Bighorn up the middle. Caesar Bighorn with a really good run of 19 yards all the way to the 31-yard line there in Aggies territory. Sateki Luvu and Greg Tecklenburg into the game now. Blown coverage. Touchdown BYU. Glenn Thames is responsible for that deep 3rd, but he played underneath like he was supposed to be covering the flats. Instead, it's a touchdown. It's Phillips on the catch. And it's a 10-7 ball game with 3 minutes and 41 seconds to go. We begin this drive with a give to Johnny Santee. Breaking a tackle. Another tackle broken, and Johnny Santee has a 1st down and 73 yards rushing. 1st and 10 now. Santee runs over a man and picks up another 1st down. 13 carries for 84 yards. As Antoine Hausler checks into the game now. We fake it to him. Tobias will throw this one to Malachi Durant. It's a 1st down to the 36-yard line. Here is Shelton Sampson now on the jet sweep. Shelton Sampson with a move. Shelton Sampson, touchdown Utah State. What a play by the senior receiver, Shelton Sampson Jr. on the jet sweep. And he just put on an excellent move, similar to the move we saw Deshaun Layman put on Penn State in the 1st game of the season. He went inside and then juked back to the outside, and he outran the defense like we knew he definitely would, as we have extended our lead. It's 17-7 with 2.5 minutes to go. Here's a throw across the middle to Phillips, and he's going to pick up a 1st down to the 36-yard line. BYU will need to answer extremely quickly. Hasselbeck will dump this one off to his tight end across midfield. They do have all 3 timeouts. If they can score without using any of them, they would still have a chance. Here's a deep ball, and that's Nakua. Touchdown BYU. And they have all 3 timeouts like I just got done saying, and that's the 2nd touchdown that we've allowed, and we didn't make them earn it. How does Nakua become wide open on that play? We should be running a cover 2 and a soft zone and not allowing anything like that to happen. So a 3-point game now, as Malachi Durant will field this one from his own 5-yard line. And Malachi Durant is gone across midfield, and nobody will catch the 98 speed junior. He is in, and Utah State extends their lead 24-14. And at this point in the game, BYU may have just ran out of hope. With 1.5 minutes to go, now under a minute. 2nd down and 7. This one's complete to Nakua across midfield. They use their 2nd timeout. They need to score and hope for an onside kick to have a chance here. Hasselbeck on 3rd and 6, dumps this one off to his running back, Bighorn. He's trying to get out of bounds. He's not going to be able to. With no timeouts, 3rd and 1, 20 seconds remaining. Hasselbeck drifting back. Hasselbeck goes down. It's Juan Lima with his 3rd sack of the game. This true freshman is just ridiculous. 4th and 13, intercepted by Exodus Ayers. He takes this one down the sidelines and he's tackled by Bighorn, and that will end this game. 24-14 is your final. Utah State moves to 3-0 on the season, and they still look like one of the best in college football. A 24-14 victory. This defense is incredible. Mainly what I mean by that is this is the best pass rush in college football by a long shot. No other team in college football can compete with this pass rush at the moment. 3 sacks for the true freshman Juan Lima. We allowed them to make some, kind of crazy plays down the stretch where we just had busted coverage. That's something that we definitely have to fix. Our offensive line as well has struggled at times in the pass blocking department. The passing game was not nearly as effective as it was a week ago against Charlotte. The running game, however, though, went for 194 yards. We did turn the ball over twice as well, and we turned the ball over in enemy territory. That cannot happen. You cannot turn the football over when you are in your opponent's territory. You have to make sure you don't take sacks or turn it over. You need to get 3 on the board at the very least. Jeremiah Tobias, 56% completion percentage. We're looking for that number to definitely be more around 60. 60% or higher. He's not completing a high enough percentage of his passes at the moment. But Johnny Santee with 84 yards rushing, Tobias with 43, and Shelton Sampson with a 36-yard touchdown run to give us a 17-7 lead. I thought we had, pretty much put BYU out of their misery then, but I didn't expect them to have another crazy play where we had busted coverage. We did try and get the ball, to many different receivers. I think we did a decent job at it. 3 tackles for loss for Juan Lima, 5 total sacks. Surprisingly, John Woodbury didn't have one today, but we did have 2 of our transfer corners in Exodus Ayers and Glenn Thames, each of them with an interception today, as Juan Lima is named your National Defensive Player of the Week. At the moment, we have the best defense in the conference, best pass defense in the conference, and best rush defense in the conference. We've allowed the least amount of points, and we have the most sacks. The pass defense thing is what excites me the most because we were dead last in the Pac-12 last year. Right now, we're in first as far as pass defense goes. Connor Wilhelm, we're in a battle against Oregon, and then Sean Kennedy in a battle against Washington State, and Washington State has a visit scheduled. Dylan Garrison, we're making up some ground on the number 2 player in the country. Matthew Walters, I want to get him in on a visit here against Colorado State because we're making a lot of ground up. Unfortunately, Oregon is trying to catch up. Therefore, I want to get him in on a visit sooner rather than later. And I want to get CJ Whiting to come in because I want that complimentary visit. We're going to go with the playing time here. So both of those players will visit against Colorado State. As we had a bye week and we're still in first place for Matthew Walters, Oregon is making a push. CJ Whiting, Nebraska is making a push. So these 2 guys could commit at the end of next episode. It just depends on how that game against Colorado State goes. Sean Kennedy, we're still in first place. And then Dylan Garrison, we have moved into first place for the 6'3", 276-pound pass rusher, the number 2 player in the country. Brian Horner, the extremely athletic middle linebacker, the 9th best in high school. We're going to get him in on a visit soon as well. We are 3-0, ranked 7th in the nation. We are one of the best teams in college football at the moment, and I think our schedule is a little bit easier playing a team like Colorado State next. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.